Good morning. Happy Friday, you guys. Happy Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Good morning. How are we doing today? How are we doing? How in the heck is everyone? Just find my mala. I have my lovely Darth Vader shirt on today. Oh, happy day. September 14th. Wow. Already. So let's see. Ellen. Yeah. Jamie. Amy. How are we doing? Christine. 12:30. Good morning. Morning, you guys coming in. Happy Friday, Nancy. Oh, hopefully we'll get to enjoy some nice weather for a few more days here in Wisconsin, maybe a few more weeks, before a cold starts settling in and we really launch into fall. I like that username. Show me the love. Show me the love. So if you're new to me and you're just coming in, good morning. Oh, really? Do you wear your mala at work? Do you wear? I mean, I wear a mala all the time, but how awesome. So if you're new to me, my name is Jill. I'm an intuitive healer, and I do guided meditations on Periscope every day at 5:30 a.m. Central Time. And this is my daily broadcast. I broadcast Monday through Friday, and then I post my audio meditations on an app called Anchor, a podcast that gets shot out to all sorts of different places like iTunes and Spotify, and that's called Breaking Beyond Guided Meditations. Yeah, so you can find that too. All my meditations on audio. I keep shuffling because I'm undecided to where we're going here today. Oh, God. Oh, thank you for inviting and sharing. I always appreciate that. So, this morning, our guidance is a hidden gift. It's always interesting, this card. Always interesting. And I think it's interesting that it's a gentleman's face. Hidden, I know. Shh. But the guidance on this is sadness and ending, a new beginning. And we had something very similar yesterday in our cards. I'm trying to remember which card it was, or maybe it was 2 days ago, but it was very similar, where it was, excuse me, it was an ending phase, something coming to an end, something cycling back. We often see this in cards or in references to the moon, where the moon comes into fullness and then it starts receding. And so when we see that full moon, we see this winter's end. Thank you, Amy. God, you have a good memory. We see this fullness and then it starts to recede back into and start anew. And so this is signifying the same thing, but the hidden gift is a completely different message. This is about finding gratitude in something, if it's ending, if it's been difficult, if you've struggled with it. It's really about truly finding how it's served you. And maybe it served you in making you a stronger person. Maybe it served you in giving you a little bit of a harder exterior. Maybe it served you in becoming more empathetic. So to find that jewel in that cycle, that end cycle, that thing that's coming to an end. So we never want things to end, do we? Especially when they feel good. We just want them to last forever. Like, oh, I just want to stay in this moment forever. I take these little mental snapshots, ching, 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 right? All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, funky tinge in my shoulder just then. Yowza. We're going to be meditating, and then I'm going to switch you over to audio. Here we go. All right, go ahead and get yourselves in a comfortable position. Nice straight back, hands resting on the knees. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath in all the way down to the belly. And slowly exhale. Nice deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Last one, deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Feel that breath relax. Just return to that nice even flow through the body, allowing that breath to continue to move down to the bottom of the lungs, expand belly out. Move that breath from up in the upper chest to down, low in the lungs, expanding that diaphragm, pushing that belly out. Engaging the body, feeling those shoulders relax. Feeling that relaxation move all the way down your arms, the tips of your fingers. That breath flowing nice and even through the body. Finding that slow rhythm of breath, just like the ocean waves. Breath comes in, tide comes in. Breath goes out, tide goes out. Nice, even breath. I want you to visualize yourself standing in the circle of trees. Your feet flat on the ground. Perhaps you're standing on grass or leaves. A bed of soft pine needles. As you raise your gaze upward, you see the circle of trees out around you. Hear a breeze blowing through the trees. Perhaps you hear birds in the distance. In front of you is a writing table and a chair. On the table is paper and some sort of writing utensil. I want you to sit down in the chair at the desk. Begin to write a letter. I want you to write this letter to yourself. A letter of forgiveness. All the harsh things you say to yourself, let them go. Things you wish you could correct and cannot, let them go. Grudges that you hold on to, hurts that have been put upon you, let them go. All these things you carry around like baggage. Put it down and let it go. As the thoughts come into your mind, put them down on the paper. Feeling it flow from your heart through your hand onto the paper in front of you. Letting yourself be free of it. When you're done writing, I want you to look up from your desk and notice that small figure is beginning to walk towards you from an opening in the trees. As you get closer, you'll know that this figure is you. This beautiful childlike self. This younger version of you. Innocent and untainted. Beautiful and glowing. Joyful. I want you to fold up the letter, hold it in your hand, walk around to the other side of the desk, and grab your childlike hand, your hand, Her joy is infectious, and her smiles light your heart. As you take their hand, they point over to the edge of the circle. You'll notice that there's a small fire. I want you to begin to walk together towards the fire. Your younger self leads the way. Pointing to a place for you to kneel next to the fire. And they kneel down next to you. The letter that you're holding is supposed to go into the fire. Only if you're ready to truly let it go. And allow new memories to come into your life. Joy to fill that space in your heart. Love and happiness. Look at your younger self for encouragement. When you're ready, place the letter in the fire. watching the letters turn to ash, and the smoke rise. Changing the form of your letter into dirt for the earth. Allowing it to be mulched into something else and become beautiful. Food for the trees, grass under your feet. Now I want you to reach your hands over the flames. Bring that flame into your heart as if you're scooping it up, holding it in your hands, pulling it into your body. Burning the rest that exists there, leaving the heaviness behind. Now, just like you scooped the flame, you're going to push it back into the fire. In the ash from your heart there in the earth. And taking the hand of your younger self, standing up from next to the fire. You begin to walk together. They're leading you through the opening of the trees. On a small path that's practically hidden. Your eyes feeling the sun as it gets brighter until the space finally opens to a beautiful scene in front of you. And all the possibility ahead of you. I'm gonna let the two of you walk for a while. I'll call you back when it's time. It's time to say goodbye to each other. Your younger self has a gift for you before they go. Place it in your hand. Give you your message. Go ahead and bring your gift to your heart center. Breathe it into your body. Nice deep breath. Slowly exhale. Bring your hands into heart center. Just take a moment for reflection or gratitude. Take a nice deep breath in. And slowly exhale. When you're ready, open your eyes and come back. Good. I'm glad. So we don't see inner child that often. We don't go and do inner child work that often. And when we do, it can be really powerful for those of us that really need to let go of something or connect back to that childlike self. Really see ourselves and be reminded of who we were and how much we've layered things onto ourselves, or how much just maybe sadness or trauma or guilt or frustration, just everything, you know, who we were as children. And then, I usually will cry when I see my younger self. And I think I do it as a way of like, oh, good. Thank you, Lisa. I think I do it as a way of kind of protecting. I don't know. What's really cool about the card, the wrap-up card, is that it's about rising above. It's about soaring above and getting that higher perspective and letting go. Truly letting go. That's awesome. It's really, really awesome. Seeing the dove as well often also reminds us of the divine and that place in our life. So if your meditation had anything to do with your faith or belief system, that could also be reinforcing it. So, well, I hope you guys had a good meditation today. As always, I'm just absolutely honored that you joined me, and I shall see you on Monday, 5:30. See you then.